Let your actions unfold. Don't predict them. Don't know what you're going to do. This is a big trap, and it suffocates the spontaneity of life, which is what life is. To try and bend life into to satisfy your projections or your fantasy is a kind of dying. It's a suffocation. It's unnatural and joyless thing.
And yet to be prepared and expect all these things of the future is what we're taught as a way to live.
Yes.
And a way to function.
There's so much misunderstanding, and it's like we have taken some kind of tablet for depression, for becoming depressed. The tablet of certain kind of conditioning is just to make you depressed and narrow-minded and afraid and judgmental and weak. But that's become almost a kind of global paradigm that we seem to trust in, that, but these are the standards that we live by. But in actual fact, they rob you of something. A human being's life can be tremendously powerful and potent, inspiring and full of joy. And inspiring, I feel, is a very, very powerful indication, because our lives do touch each other's. It does. We do cross over into, through, and beyond. And so what we emit and radiate through our own, as our own light and from the source of our own self, is key. And our too much mental condition, psychological condition, inhibits this light, or somehow blocks this light, as it were. I don't feel that the light, it can be damaged, but it can, it's just like pulling a curtain can block out the sun. Too much mentalizing, too much conditioning does somehow seem to eclipse or overshadow the pure light of our being. And it seems as we continue to be in that state, we come into a state of sleep where it seems not to matter that we have such depth, unexplored areas within our own being. And this is the gift of life, that we should find out about ourselves, explore, and to see in all the areas we move within our being that there's this beautiful light, this God self is here, this sense of a totality, a harmony is there. And it feels a sadness here that remains much unexplored inside ourselves. So I would love to keep encouraging the human being, knowing that they are really a very powerful manifestation of God, and that they can, I, you, same thing, continue to stay open, so that staying open is the master key. Because if you're not open, you will not move. Something will just dry up in you. But to be open, which is itself an aspect of the light, allows that which can manifest as grace and power and wisdom and joy and all of this to sort of come to the foreground, to be manifest, to be known, to be recognized, and in this world. So salutations to humanity for its inherent power, more yet to be explored, and by the grace of God.
Lift up your heart to the one beloved, to the speech is exalted to the one